Hi, I'm Donita Taylor, and I'm also seeking the office of Clerk of Superior Court. I have 30 years of legal experience, both as a law firm manager and paralegal. And for the past 22 years, I've worked with Juvenile Court Judge George Roundtree, both as, well, for 14 years, I worked as his paralegal and law firm manager, and in his private law practice. And in 2004, Judge Roundtree appointed me to serve as Glenn County's juvenile court clerk. And that's, I believe that experience, that combined experience, has given me a unique perspective from both sides of the desk, both as an attorney and public side, as well as the clerk's, now the clerk's side, about how best to use that experience to update the Clerk of Superior Court's office and bring it to a maximum efficiency, just as I have the juvenile court. I would like to be your next clerk.
The reason why I decided to run was Glenn County has spent a great deal of money on a great program called Odyssey. This program, in my opinion, has not been used to its fullest. We're in the age of 21st century. You know, everybody receives and sends emails now. You get court dockets. These dockets, you know, are anywhere from 3 to 20 pages sometimes. That's a lot of money wasted by putting a stamp on it and sending it in the mail. In the recent weeks, you know, we have received that we will be emailing, but, you know, my concern is, why is it just now that this change is starting to take place? We've had this technology for so many years. This technology could have been taking place. Along with that, my other thing is I want to try to create an electronic filing system similar to that of the federal court now. That'll allow us, because of myself, who is a paralegal for a law firm, we don't have to truck over to the courthouse, you know, waste gas, waste our time, and sit there and bill our clients for filing a document, when we can just simply file it from the comforts of our office. Also, this system would allow the general public to be able to view, copy, print the documents that they need from their home, their office, which would allow everybody to save time and money. You know, taxpayers are what fund this office, and that's what we need to think about when we're, you know, utilizing this technology that you've already expended the money for.
I essentially agree with Tim there. I think we both have the same platform as far as the technology is concerned, that it has not been utilized the way it's supposed to. I do know that Odyssey system. I set it up for Glenn County. I know it in and out. I configured the whole thing. I set up 250 forms that go on that thing. I know it inside out. But as far as the audits are concerned, they are public record. That was another reason why I decided to come. And I do have those public audits that came right off of Glenn County's website. And for the past, since 2004, the child support receiver account has maintained a negative balance. Now, I don't know how that happened. I don't have the explanation for that, but I know that it has happened. And according to this, it says management concurs with this finding of this audit. And the clerk is developing policies and procedures to ensure the cash balances remain positive at all times. But that's been since 2004 and nothing's been done. Also, as far as there are so much automation that needs to be done in that clerks, I believe we are behind every court probably even we're behind McIntosh County, if you can believe that, and we are. Also the financials, you know, everybody says this is boring, the clerk's office is boring. Do you guys know that it has a $1.2 million budget? And where's that money going? You know, it's certainly not going into technology. Is it going into building glass houses? But the magistrate and superior court clerk's office has also been written up each time in audits. So I know there can be some improvements there.
There's nothing that the Clerk of Superior Court's office is missing. We have a good office. We do a good job in there. My employees, they're all trained in what they're doing, and if they are needed in some other place, they are trained to go there too. As far as technology, We have technology that the whole county has. The county has not gone to e-filing, and therefore we have not gone to e-filing. And for that reason, I have not pushed it. When these cases have to go up to the courtroom, if we have e-filing, we're gonna have to print that out, put it in the folder, and then send it up to the courtroom for the judges when they trying a case. If we have e-filing, it's not gonna help the clerk's office any whatsoever. That's just gonna put more work on them to print all that out and put it in the files and have it ready.
I'm sorry, e-filing is an integral part of what is happening these days. You don't print out everything in the computer just so the judge can look at it. The judge has a computer on his desk, a monitor where he can see everything that you see in there. It is this century. It is now, and it's got to happen. It's going to happen. We cannot avoid that. But as far as when I started with the juvenile court, there was no technology, just a typewriter. They were typing orders and forms. And I set into place, configured that Odyssey system, and set it into place, and the 250 forms, and that thing is running like a top now, and those typewriters are gathering dust. But you've got to, the technology is the main thing. The clerk must know and have firsthand knowledge of the inner workings of the database system and other technology in order to preserve the public records of Glenn County. The Superior Court Clerk's Office is running in approximately the same manner it was when this administration took over. In fact, just recently was a few of the staff allowed to have access to the internet and email. The staff is floundering. They need leadership. They haven't been properly trained in the best use of the existing technology, nor do they have in place any standard operating procedures. In fact, only recently, well, as I told you, have they even been allowed access to internet. This has resulted in problems with financial audits, waste of staff productivity, and financial resources provided by the county. As Clerk of Superior Court, I will have 4 guiding principles: highest quality, efficient operation, best technology, and accountability. Using these principles, as Clerk of Superior Court, I commit to pass all financial audits, provide court staff access to technology currently available, proper training on the county's existing database, provide staff with standard operating procedures and cross-training. All of these measures will maximize the efficiency of the clerk's office. In doing this, the Glenn County Finance and auditors and the people of Glenn County will know that I've done what I said I would do. My name is Donita Taylor, and if your vision for the Clerk of Superior Court's office is the same as mine, I'd appreciate your vote.